So continuing on from the other day's tour, I'm back down in the Mitre's basement and cellar. We've just come to where that face was on the wall, and as you can see, it does look around this area here. There's a bit of a face, but when we actually come up to it, it isn't, and it's just the shaping of the wall. Right, so, but what we did find, someone suggested that maybe we go up, sorry I haven't got your name, that halfway up the stairs there's another little door to go in. So we found it and it actually goes somewhere. So we haven't been in there yet. Don't know where Russell is. Russell! Oh, there it is. What are you doing sneaking around? Right, so we've got this door. This is the archway, obviously, that leads down into what was the monk's retreat, as we have now found out. So you may know the stairs, if I come up the top of the stairs. That's obviously the mitre through there. And we're the old woodwork that goes across the top. I don't know how old the chandelier is. Possibly not as old as you think. Anyway, oh, Russell's gone. So we've got this little door. Yeah. And we go through. Oh, fuck. Christ's sake. Yeah. Right. So now we're below the mitre. And there's some of the old flooring. What is it, just a maintenance store? Well, yeah, I think we might. Okay. So you can see the old steps. Quite a cool little door. It does have lights in there, Russ, but I don't think they work. Right.
This is like basically a reinforcement of the...
Oh, and we just got a little red brick wall there. Bit of reinforcement. I think that's a modern ceiling. And we just have a load. Mainly used for maintenance from the look of things. But you can still see the old stone wall. So I'd say that you'd think the tunnel carried on. There's got to be more tunnels. Right, we'll go and investigate for some more tunnels. Okay, have we got any old pictures of the mitre? Oh no, some cavaliers and the like. Down there.
Church.
So, one other way. I'm going to go crawling. Let's have a look what we got on the floor down here. This is really old. An old newspaper. Doesn't say a date on there. It's a bike I like. For Christmas. Oh, it's Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of archaeology. Oh, what we got here, Russ? Ooh. First coinage we've ever found, Russell.
It is from the 70s or something. I'm not even...
No, it's hexagon.
What, like a 50p?
See if it...
Fretty bit, is it gold? Is it a fat 20 pence piece?
Yeah.
Fretty bit.
Ooh. Right, we'll get that cleaned up. Can you see my hand?
Oh, yeah. I think that's a fretty bit now.
Right, okay. Looks like a bit. I think that might be a clay pipe, Russ. Okay, we'll give that to Russell to have a look. Here's the few of the items that we found digging around. We got a glass stopper. We got what we believe is a clay pipe. We have to get that. That's so perfectly formed, isn't it? Got this weird object here. And then we got that coin from 1960. Me and Russell were too young, unfortunately. We got an old bit of bottle. Yeah. So not a bad little find for a little scout around. I'm sure we'll find some other things and let you know. So come back down to the fine vaulted section at the bottom, which is by far the best bit of the cellar. Look at some of this stonework in greater detail. You can see a lot of the lines on the stone where it was manufactured at the time, so they're not the most symmetrical. But you can see the columns a bit clearer that they're sat on. It does look like this is the original floor, like a flagstone sort of floor. We did find, in fact, I will just show you, a bit of retro sweets. Found a box of Smarties from 1997. Lovely colourful box. I remember them when they had the older letters on the end of the plastic bit. But as you come through, what's that, Russ? What you found?
That's my house that's old.
What else is old? Mendurants. What are they? Like, okay, yep, I get them.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't get them. I'm perfectly fine, thank you very much. But
you can still use them.
that's fine. Anyway, we're looking a bit more at some of the stonework. We've had a good look around today to see if we can find any graffiti. And we've again come across none. We're just looking at a bit more of the old. So that would be underneath the mitre at the moment. And we think that these were plastered. I mean, what sort of plaster is it? Is it like a horse hair? Has it got hair in it? No. It's quite a soft, like a render type plaster.
Like lime.
Just like a lime plaster on the walls. One thing we've noticed is that people were very slack back in the day, and there's lots of cigarettes just stuffed in the wall. In any hole there is possible. Oh, what's that stuffed in there? Get that out, Russ. Bit of paper.
Oh, lovely.
What is it? Just a note? Is it a note? Just bits of... Oh. What, has it got a year on it? Someone read. Oh. Well, that was a little... Oh, and you've dropped your Mendurance, Russ.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just trying to look at things in finer detail. As it look, another cigarette stuck in the wall. Where am I? Not even pointing to it. Another cigarette stuck in the wall. And there you go. See, so they filled a bit of chewing gum. So you know, we've got a bit of modern day items keeping this building together as well. I did want to have a look a bit more at the window that's behind me. Russ, have you got any access equipment to get me up to this window? Or yourself? Yeah? This is... Okay. Yeah. So, now up by the window, it's obviously been blocked up. Now, there is a courtyard out the back. I'll take a little video of that in a minute for you because it's beautiful. But this must have gone out onto the street. Must have. What's that hole for?
And then we've got railing holes at the top there, so...
That's just a perfect hole there.
Have they got on this side?
Actually, oh, there's loads of perfect holes, but they must have held some sort of wooden rails or something, and then maybe they closed up the... I don't know. Just having a mooch around in the actual hole. Again, similar to sort of plaster. Another hole. I tell you what, they look like holes for bars, Russell.
Yeah, yeah.
But that must be quite an original bit of stone. It's quite a cool little window, really. But there's nothing in it. Again, you can see the holes in the top. So it was obviously barred off at some point. Modern razor. Again, you can see all of the old lockers. Yeah, I'm trying to film, talk, tour guide, and escape artist. I filmed some of these columns. What have we got here, Russ? Oh, a bit of electrical work here.
Yeah, shit.
Bit of old electrical work. Again, I'll show you a bit of the column on the bottom. We have had a proper little dig around to see. Oh, there's some dye. Or dice. Little green dice. That's quite cool. Right, let's not digress again because we like to digress. I found a few buttons today. Okay, again, this is probably the 16th century, if not earlier, because we don't know what was on the land before. I mean, it was called the Monks' Retreat, so you'd like to think that it was a place, maybe like an abbey or maybe a monastery on this land. Right. I think that's it with regards to them. It's strange that the rest of it's not vaulted like that. The rest of it's just an open, like a tunnel. I'll look back along it this time. That's looking back along.
However, they've got that shape going on
The whole way through.
So I don't know if they've lost some of them for over the years when they reinforced it.
Yeah. We have got one reinforcing bar there that holds the lot up. Right. Tell you what, Russ, we'll have a little dig around down the bottom here. Okay, so sorry if that's a bit uneventful. I have found something quite cool, which I'll show you now. So just down in the basement at the bottom of the stairs is the old safe. Now it is locked. I thought I'd show you the little handle on it. Look at it. There's a little hand holding like a script or something. Now I don't know how old that safe is. Just to conclude the video, the door that we came out of is just there. So that is the end, well, the end of the basement is just where this stone finishes. So just here is where the two buildings change. And that's down to Till Street. So you've got Exeter and Jesus down there. The bits that are reinforced underneath the floor, when we were in the basement, must be this pavement here. So underneath that hoarding there is probably some form of vent or old window that came up, and then this is back onto High Street, and the original place where they put all the barrels must be somewhere. Russ, where's the bit where the barrels go down? Must be here somewhere. Is it here? Here. So this is where we started our video, underneath the floor. So as you can see, it starts on High Street and then it walks all the way round. So the tunnel, now I'm now walking above ground on the tunnel. And then we come down and then the tunnel goes down there down to Till Street. So we are looking for more tunnels, so if anyone knows of any. We've heard that there's one going from the Ivy across the road, but now it's the Ivy. I don't think we're going to get in there.
We've had sparks in there.
We did have electricians in there, so we shall ask them and find out. But please tell us if you find any tunnels and know of any tunnels that you've actually been in, then please let us know. I hope you enjoyed the video today.